Imagine you're in a B-17 flying fortress over Germany in 1943, your plane hit by 12 anti-aircraft shells, 3 engines on fire and 5 crew members wounded. Would you bail out or try to fly 500 miles back to England? That's the choice Captain Jimmy Doolittle and his 9-man crew made on their bombing mission over Berlin. The B-17 was designed to be tough, 74 feet long, armed with 13.50 caliber machine guns, and capable of carrying 8,000 pounds of bombs. But on that day, the sky over Berlin was a death trap. German flak guns filled the air with shrapnel, and Messerschmitt fighters swarmed the Allied bombers. Doolittle's B-17, nicknamed Memphis Belle II, was hit early. Flak tore through the left wing, setting 2 engines on fire. Then a Messerschmitt shot out the right engine, and bullets riddled the fuselage. The navigator was shot in the leg. The tail gunner was knocked unconscious. Doolittle yelled over the intercom, "We're not bailing out. We're going home." For 4 hours, the crew fought to keep the B-17 in the air. The co-pilot manually controlled the plane, the autopilot was destroyed. The engineer put out the fires with a fire extinguisher, and the wounded navigator plotted a course back to England. They flew low, dodging enemy radar, the plane shaking so violently that the crew could barely stand. When they finally reached England, the B-17 had only one engine working, its wings full of holes and fuel leaking. Doolittle made a crash landing in a field. All 10 crew members survived. The Memphis Belle II was totaled, but the crew's courage became legendary. The B-17 was more than a plane. It was a symbol of American grit. Its crewmen were kids from small towns, farmers, and factory workers who volunteered to fly into hell because they believed in freedom. They didn't call it the Flying Fortress for nothing. It was a fortress of courage, held together by men who refused to quit. Do you think the B-17 is the most iconic plane of World War II? Hit that like button to honor Jimmy Doolittle and his crew. Subscribe for more stories of survival against all odds, and drop a comment with your favorite B-17 tale. Let's never forget the men who flew these iron birds into battle.